coach of Tim Daggett and Brian Ginsberg, and assistant coach of UCLA, Yefim Furman. And the great head coach of UCLA, Art Sherlock. From the University of Nebraska, coaching Scott Johnson and Phil Cahoy. Assistant coach Jim Howard. And head coach Francis Allen. And also coaching Phil Cahoy from Omaha, Nebraska, his dad, Phil Cahoy Sr. Coaching Dan Hayden from the Arizona State University, Yoichi Tomita. The coach of Brian Babcock from Southern Illinois, the great Bill Meade. The coach of Charles Lakes from the University of Illinois, Champaign, Yoshi Hayasaki. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also pleased to announce the coach of Billy Paul, Mr. Ron Weiss. It also gives us great pleasure to announce to you the assistant coach at the World Championships will be Nebraska's Jim Howard. Head coach of this World Championships team, 1984 Olympic coach from Southern Connecticut University, A.B. Grossfeld. Ladies and gentlemen, your World Championship team and their coaches.
Let's take another look at those final results. After the sixth and final rotation, Phil Cahoy, with an exemplary performance on the high bar, moved from 5th position to 4th in the team standings. But of course, the most dramatic effort was made by Charles Lakes, who only needed a 9.25 but captured a 9.6 on the parallel bars in order to take the final berth. These are the alternates for our team. They are Billy Paul and Brian Ginsberg. Billy Paul and Brian Ginsberg will only compete if there is an injury to the other two athletes. Right now, our Peter Corman is standing by with our gold medalist, Tim Daggett, who took first place here tonight.
Thank you. Timmy, that was a great job. You know, a lot of people after the Olympics said you might have a hard time now coming back, but you seem to put it together.
Yeah, I tell you, I thought for a while that I was going to have a hard time, but, you know, I love the sport. I love working hard at it, and I came here to perform, not to just compete. And I had a good time, and things went real well.
Were you a little nervous at all out there, even on pommel horse, maybe just a little bit?
Well, on pommel horse, towards the end, I started to get a little nervous. Yeah, when my arms didn't feel like they had anything left at all. It was a rough one. I don't know. It's still a new routine for me. It's real difficult. There's a lot of difficult skills right in the beginning, and if I'm off a little bit, it's a battle. But yeah, I hung with it. So,
what do you look forward to now going into the World Championships?
I just want to do my best part to get the U.S. team as ready as we can be for Montreal. That's always been my goal, to have the USA be recognized as a world power in gymnastics. And so that I'm one of the older guys, and I feel that that I can maybe help the younger guys and tell them what to expect. And I think that we're going to be ready, and we're going to have a great meet.
Are you happy with the way the team turned out?
Well, I tell you, it's tough. I mean, I saw those guys right at the end that were so close, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's really tough. There's a lot of heartache there because a lot of people work really, really hard, and it's a shame. Some people have to make the team and some people don't.
Well, Timmy, thanks a lot, and we'll be watching in November up in Montreal at the World Championships.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Peter.
Back to you, Lee.
All right, Peter Corman, Tim Daggett is not only an outstanding gymnast, but a gracious winner as well. Our congratulations to him. The executive producer of tonight's telecast is John Troietta. Our producer is Bob Fell.